Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Aaron.
I'm Alex.
And we are Nyceria, and today we are continuing our video series that we've been doing with a new track.
Hey.
A new track, yes, that's right. It's been forever. It has been way too long.
Almost a decade since we released a track. A new track.
And this one is so new, at least at this moment of us recording this, I haven't named it yet. Everything's done. The lyrics are done. Vocals, the music.
We haven't even heard the mix yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
That's how new this is.
We shipped it off to Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
And we're waiting to hear back on it. And in that time, so we're getting this video done.
Yep.
And so, like I was saying, this song is so new. It wasn't supposed to be part of this album.
Nope.
And we finished this new record that we did, like we said in one of our previous videos.
Yeah.
We finished this record back in February, and we were done with it. At least I thought we were. I was working on other things, and in that time, I mean, the world has lost its mind. And in that time,
It's true.
Alex got bored.
I did get bored.
You just started writing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's just a culmination of everything that's happening. It just, I wanted to release a track really quick because it's extremely relevant to everything that's happening now. The COVID, the riots, just all the craziness, people hoarding toilet paper, everything that's going on, everything you've been watching on YouTube, all this stuff, obviously it affects you. So try not to watch too much of it.
Yeah, seriously.
It destroys
God,
your
if I could
soul.
just take my phone and all of it and just launch it.
If I didn't have a business, I would take my phone and I would smash it in a million pieces.
Yeah. It's completely ruined. Like in a way, it's like, I mean, like social media and stuff has ruined
I hate
people
it.
and their,
I can't stand it anymore.
like nobody's got interpersonal skills anymore. Everyone's just sitting like, I mean, you see it when you go to a restaurant or anything like that. People just glued to their phones, and I saw a fantastic quote during this time, and it was, nobody wants to hear your opinion. They want to hear their opinion coming out of your mouth. And that is so unbelievably true through all of this, whether it's COVID-19 or it's the riots that are happening right now and the protests. You're not allowed to have your own voice. And if you do, somebody out there will attack you. Mm-hmm. I put up a post that was just saying, basically, fuck 2020. This is horrible. And I had somebody come in there and analyze that for me. Yeah. It's crazy what people have turned into. Freaking political correctness, I call it pussy chat, is running rampant. Oh my God. You can't joke about anything. You can't, so like, which is why people need so much toilet paper. Because their freaking buttholes are hurt all the goddamn time.
Yep.
Like, owie!
Well, that made it better. That made it better. Get more toilet paper, please.
Yeah. So, you see people hoarding this stuff and water and like certain groceries, and it's like, and nobody, for the most part, 90% of the populace, I don't know, 80%, whatever the hell the number is, it's big and it, is all about themselves, just like Alex said, and that's unfortunate, and so when we wrote this song, it was a culmination of that disappointment and I guess my anger, towards the situation, and towards the stupidity and the ignorance, because that's what ignorance is. You ignore things, and the ignorance of humans, and we really need to change if we are ever going to evolve. I would like to evolve.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It would be
nice. Because it really doesn't seem like that's happening anytime soon. At the rate we're going, it's horrible. It's embarrassing. I never get into politics really, or I don't really watch YouTube a ton, but all this stuff has made me look into some of this stuff, and it's horrible. It's a joke. And it made me write this. I mean, all the stuff that I've been watching, and I'm sure all of you have been watching, it affects you, and some people release it in certain ways, and we do it through music. It's not easy to write a whole song from scratch, and release something professional in a short amount of time, but we worked on it like crazy people just to get it out.
It took us about a month, I guess, to get I guess up to this point.
Yeah.
You know, so to where it's in the mixing stage. You know, and that was with getting, our buddy in LA to knock the drums out for us, our friend who plays bass for us in Poland. It's just, that's a lot of work to do. You do this, you do that, get it back to us, and then we do the rest of it, get it all together, track our vocals.
Lyrics, that takes time. And tracking everything correctly, it's super time consuming. Analyzing everything to death.
Oh yeah, we're crazy.
And if we do that,
crazy people.
Even when we try not to do it, we just do it. It's just who we are. We've given up. But yeah, we wanted to share this track with you guys, and hopefully you can relate to it, find some relevance in it for yourselves.
Okay, so you want me to do lyrics right now?
Sure. I get to sit through another lyric video? All right. Any of you guys hate spiders? What's up?
There's a spider.
Oh, shit.
You see him?
Fuck. That's huge.
Yeah.
Real creepy, crawly spiders.
Oh, he knows you're after him.
Oh, fuck! I just killed a huge spider. How did that not kill him, dude? It was freaking scary. I'm sweating now, that fucking spider. Fuck that guy.
And so lyrically, for this track, I thought we'd start off kind of talking about the title. So we titled the song Strings, and the funny thing about it was it's actually what we called it when we were creating it. Alex had done some synth strings, I guess.
Yeah, like Mellotron. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. Mellotron.
Look it up. YouTube.
It's really cool.
YouTube Mellotron. You'll get some Beatles tracks. It's really cool. It's really awesome. We use it in a couple songs.
Yeah.
Not just this one. But the song, so the song was, that's how we referred to it. So we know what we're talking about while he waits on my slow anus to come up with a title.
That's all I do.
And so while he was doing that, so we were just like, hey, so strings, and so that's how we referred to each other. And then Alex convinced me to keep it after I wrote the lyrics and everything. Alex was like, hey, dude, I think this would be really interesting, and I feel like it goes with the song. So you want to kind of explain that a little bit?
No, I don't.
Never does. Never does.
It was almost impossible to convince him to call it strings.
It was.
To call it some ridiculous name. Like, I don't know, you probably had a couple random words
I don't remember.
No one's ever heard of.
Yeah. I'll spend hours thinking of titles. I'll be going through dictionaries and thesaurus and trying to find
words I've never even heard of in my entire life.
Which isn't hard, let's face it. So
if anyone's heard of the word, he won't use it.
I like to try to make people think. I like to make people kind of wonder. Sometimes I use titles like sarcastically or something to kind of envelop the whole thing as a whole.
We're polar opposites.
I know. At least I use one word.
No, yeah, that
at least
works.
There's that.
Yeah, that's true. He'll name songs like Paradox or Anamnesis, and I'm like, strings.
Maybe sometimes that works. And for this song, I thought it was kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Because kind of what the song is about is how far will you let people and things, whether it be the media or whether it be social media or politics, religion, any of these things, like how far will you let them control you? Say you're a masker, all right? Well, there's a string on you, like for that, right? Because you allow it to control the way you think and the way you view other people. And the same goes for the other people that are anti-masks, or however the fuck you want to say that.
Yeah. That's good.
If they're the same. So if you're letting this control and consume you, kind of like we were talking about earlier, like about the internet and just how everything is just so crazy right now. If you allow that to happen, it weighs you down, right? And there's somebody there controlling you, controlling your life and the way you think and the way you see things, and it really affects you, And so the further you go through life, the more of these things that get stuck to you. Right now, there are people.
Oh, yeah.
There are people with Trump derangement syndrome. They got strings on them for that. There's people that talk about Joe Biden and that he can't complete a sentence, and they got. So it's just all this stuff, it's almost like everyone is just sitting there and you're just being controlled by there's so many of us that are allowing that to happen. And so when Alex brought that up, as much as I didn't want to admit it, I thought it was really good. And I was really trying, to find something else just because I'm
anal retentive. Sometimes
yes,
you just have to let things flow.
So when Alex was like, just call it strings. That's kind of how it was too. It's how he delivered it.
Let's call it strings.
Yeah, which makes me feel like
good.
Yeah, where
I
I'm
like it.
God, you're so like not serious about it. I want people to take this seriously, you know. And
it's like we've been calling it strings. It makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get it till he explained it, and then at that point I thought it was. You know what? That is really good. And so we already talked about all the bad stuff. Yep. Our entire message for this song is that we just want people to help each other. We're hoping that it opens your eyes and that it makes people see that we really are all in this together. We really are, the same.
We all want the same thing.
Exactly.
We all want the same thing in the end.
And just because people have different views on how you get to that point, we still get to that point. This part in here, we have to learn to give, or we have to learn to not let that dictate how your life goes, and it's just crazy. I know everyone that's watching this right now. I know you've all seen crazy stuff, whether it be on the news, YouTube, social media. People are losing friends over this stuff.
Yeah.
It's just we're allowing these things to drive a wedge between us that's just sending us further and further and further apart from each other. And so at the end of this song, when I was writing it, I came up with an idea. I was trying to find a way to connect us all. What I ended up doing was making that connection through one of our biggest differences. And that biggest difference is language. And so I came up, or the phrase I got, or that I ended up writing for the end of the song is "We are one." And while I was working on that, I was doing some research, and I found that something like 93% of the world, somewhere between 87 and like 93% of the world, speaks one of 27 different languages. And so at the end of this song, there's like a changeover, like, because the first half of the song is sort of negative and angry and just kind of like, trying to get people to think like, hey, you guys, like, what are we doing? Step out of this for a minute and just think for a second about what you're allowing to happen to you. And then at the halfway point, I go in, I start saying that we are one. And then I went and I got 27 different translations done of that same phrase. And so you'll get to hear that at the end of the song. That is the entire end of the song. There's, our music and 27 different translations of We Are One. And I thought that would be a really beautiful way and inspiring. I hope it's inspiring to people, to bring us all together through one of our biggest differences. Oh yeah, and Alex found a quote at the end. I forgot I wanted to touch on.
Oh yeah,
I think it's great.
Yeah.
That just says that we are love, and I really think it's time that we start acting that way. And so like I was saying, I hope this inspires you. I hope it starts to make you think a little bit different and think about the things that are controlling you. Start cutting those strings.
Yeah. Get
rid of those things. And just do something great for somebody today. Anything. I know, like, I'm going to be at Starbucks later, so if somebody wants to buy me a coffee, that'd be fantastic.
That would be nice.
Anything small. With the way the world is right now, the smallest thing.
That's true.
Can make a huge difference in somebody's life.
Yep.
So with that, I hope you guys enjoy the track.
And roll the tape.
love, that's what we are.
Yeah.
Everything else is what we are programmed to perceive that we are, and that's the enslavement. That's why they want this closed, because once that opens, the world changes.
What's up, guys? Hope you enjoyed the video.
And if you did enjoy that video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share us with your friends.
Tell them all.
It's the only way we can grow. And
Make
we
'em
really,
like
this is what we want to do. This is our passion.
Yeah.
And we can't grow without you guys.
No,
If you
come
guys
hang out.
if you guys aren't telling people, then no who's gonna know about Nyceria? Who's gonna know about fucking Al and
Who's
Aaron?
gonna hang?
Yeah. So we do hope you enjoyed the track. The album, I think we're still on track to be out in the middle of September. And that's when you'll get to hear this song all the time, or you can always visit this video right here and check the song out.
Yep.
So
Really hope you enjoyed it.
yeah, and thank you guys for supporting us. Leave feedback. The more you talk to us, the more we get to do, and the more, I don't know, like the better ideas we get and stuff like that. So thank you guys.
See you next time.
See ya.
What's up, guys? Alex here. What's up, guys? I'm gonna go through this quick because I have to shit real bad. But I hope you enjoyed the music video.
I hope you enjoyed it too, and you should support us. We're out of toilet paper. Everybody took it all.
What's up, guys? I hope you enjoyed that music video.
Sure do. That was dumb.
What's up, guys? I hope you. What's up, guys? Alex here, your pinball guru. What's up, guys? I hope you enjoyed that video.
You just turned into fucking Adam Sandler.